Hey everyone, today you are going to be working on a project called Number Mania. In Number Mania, you make an infographic about a topic. Our next unit of study is the region of Africa, so this is a great way to dive in and explore some of the concepts that we'll be looking at. Specifically, we're first going to be looking at the physical geography of Africa. So that includes, anything relating to physical features, climate, landforms, bodies of water, plants, and animals, but also how those things affect the humans of the region. So you are going to make an infographic at the end of today detailing key information about Africa. Now, the first thing you're going to do is make sure you claim your slide. This has all your classmates working here as well. So find any open slide and don't mess with anyone else's stuff. Okay, that's the first step. Once you claim your slide, you'll notice that on the left-hand side, there is an article that I want to use to gather your information. So you're going to click on that link that will bring you to National Geographic. I already have it set up here. Okay, so here's the article that you are going to be exploring. Okay. Now, the first thing I want you to do is highlight any key numbers that you see throughout the text. So you're not reading the whole text like straight. You're kind of scanning and looking for key numbers. And you're going to highlight using Read and Write for Chrome. So I'll show you how to do that. You go to the purple puzzle piece up here in your Chrome extensions and you open that up. All right, and you can see that I've got it. Okay, so if I highlight, find a number, 8.5 million square kilometers, right? So then I can pick the color that I want to highlight it just like that. Now, if you did not see the puzzle piece, everyone has it in the Stoneham School. So when you're logged into your Stoneham account, you do have it, but you might need to go to this little, it almost looks like a gray puzzle piece over here, and then find the Read and Write extension. If you want it to appear up here, you just need to pin it, right? And then it will go up onto your Chrome extensions, okay? So like I said, you're going to go through the article and highlight any numbers that you see using the Read and Write extension, okay? And you are going to mark those. This will take you about 5 minutes to go through and find any numbers that you might use, okay? And you might want to highlight more than number. You might want to give it some context too. So for example, this one says 20%. You might want to highlight 20% of the Sahara, just so you know what you're talking about when you go back to it later. So after you go through, you're going to have way more facts than you're ever going to use on this infographic. What you need to decide is what are the most important things to know about Africa. And also, it means you probably don't want to get all your number related facts from one section, because this article talks about all the different regions of Africa. So you probably want to try to find an important key number related fact relating to different regions. Okay, so for example, if you want to find what's the most important number related fact that you want to show about the Sahara Desert, because that's one of the sections that you're going to read, you'll use that. So once you've gathered your facts and you've thought about which ones you might want to showcase on your infographic, now we get to actually creating the infographic, and I'll show you how to do that. The first thing is you change the number. All right, so my first fact that I'm going to use is that 75% of people in the Sahara Desert live in an oasis, or live near an oasis, which is kind of like a body of water in the desert. So I'm going to change this number to 75%. I double click on it. I'm going to change it to 75%. All right, so I got that. I might need to make it a little smaller. All right, so 75%. And I'm going to say is the number of people who live at an oasis in the Sahara. So I got 75%, and I got my caption of 75% of people in the Sahara live near an oasis. So I'm explaining it. The last thing I need to do is replace this with a relevant icon. So I'm going to get rid of that. And then you're going to go to add-ons and then go to icons for slides and docs and hit start. And I searched for the term oasis, and I have some images here. You pick the one that you really like. I guess I'll just go with this one. Looks okay. And I'm going to enter it in. All right, so you can see that I entered it in. I also changed the color of my number to make it pop a little more. So you can do all that. I recommend getting your numbers getting your information down first, then adding your icons, then changing the colors and making it look nice. But you want to get that key information down first. Okay, so that's today's project. You are creating an infographic about the physical geography of Africa. Good luck.